Hello, everybody, and welcome to DM3P, which is short for the Disability in Medicine Mutual Mentorship Program. My name is Suchita Rastogi, or you can just call me Suchi. I am an Indian American woman with black hair in a pixie cut, sunglasses, and a colorful striped t-shirt. And I am also one of the co-founders of DM3P, as well as its executive director. I have the pleasure of introducing you to this program. DM3P was founded very late in 2020 to provide mentorship and community to clinical trainees and practitioners who identify as having a disability. Our goal is to increase disability representation in all of the medical professions and to foster a culture of accessibility in medicine. The program was created jointly by three parent organizations. They are the Stanford Medicine Alliance for Disability Inclusion and Equity, or SMADI. I've included their logo on this slide. It is a stethoscope encompassing a person in a wheelchair. The other two organizations are MSDCI, or Medical Students with Disability and Chronic Illness, and the Society of Physicians with Disabilities. DM3P is funded by various entities at Stanford, including SMADI, but it is also its own organization, and it welcomes people from institutions and circumstances all over the world, regardless of their affiliation with Stanford. The mentorship program has several key components that I'd like to walk you through just now. First of all, the underlying principle of our program is a concept called mutual mentorship. In this model of mentorship, there is no formal pairing of assigned mentors or mentees. Instead, everybody is considered a learner and everyone is also considered a teacher. So our participants come together in groups to extend and receive mentorship in an organic way, per their lived experiences in medicine and with a disability. And this model leaves people free to interface with as many others as they want to, and to find people whose identities intersect with their own. Our members are also able to connect with each other in a capacity that suits them, whether it is friendship, a traditional faculty-student advising relationship, or something else altogether. The heart of our program is monthly virtual meetings, which we always hold over Zoom and usually happen on the third Wednesday of the month. Our meetings last about 90 minutes, and usually they feature a short presentation from disability advocates and experts, followed by interactive sessions where our participants have the opportunity to meet in large and small groups to have discussions about the materials that was presented. We also offer time to socialize before and after each of the monthly meetings. And for that purpose, we open up the Zoom room early and we leave it open late, well after the formal session has ended. Additionally, we offer a couple of different platforms for our members to communicate with each other in between meetings. We have a Discord group and we have a LinkedIn group. Both of these groups are private, so you can't find them unless you've been provided with an invite link. And the way to get an invite link is to join the mentorship program. And speaking of joining us, so if you identify as disabled and you are in the health professions, whether you're a practicing clinician or a trainee, or you are an ally to this community or want to become an ally, then we welcome you to become a part of our community. You can join us at no cost, so there are no fees associated with being part of the program. And if you're interested, the way to sign up is to email info@disabilitymedmentors.org so that we can send you a link to our very short 5-minute application. And the other way to do it is on our website. So if you navigate to disabilitymedmentors.org, there are join us buttons on several of the web pages, and that will also link you to the application. Our leadership team consists of 7 talented executive team members. They are Amanda Taus, Zoe Martin Lockhart, Dakeen Campbell, Peter Poulos, Ken Sutha, and Joe Kim. Peter Poulos and Joe Kim are the other 2 co-founders of this program. You can learn more about each of these wonderful people, including how to contact them, on the Our Team page of the disabilitymedmentors.org website. For accessibility, at all of our Zoom meetings, we provide CART captioning and also enable the auto caption feature. And this is something we do by default, regardless of whether anyone has requested it. And then beyond that, we're happy to provide additional accommodations. Examples of previous requests have included American Sign Language interpretation or sending slides ahead of time to participants who ask for it. And we're happy to work with you if you have additional accommodations. We just ask that you give us at least a week's notice so that we have time to arrange for whatever you need. If you have any issues with accessibility during one of our monthly events, or with accessing the website or the LinkedIn or the Discord group or this YouTube channel, then please email the executive leadership. You can private message one of us during one of our virtual meetings. You can email info@disabilitymedmentors.org, or you can go to the website, to the Our Team page, and email any one of the executive leadership whose contact information is provided there. Our program operates by a few important ground rules to make our community a safe and inclusive space. And this is both during the monthly meetings as well as in interactions on our asynchronous platforms. First, we ask that our members be empathetic and respectful in the way they communicate both to and about each other. In particular, we expect non-ableist language. Second, all members are told to keep what they hear from other participants confidential, and we do that because we want our participants to feel safe when they share personal information to other members of the community. Third, our time together during the monthly meetings tends to be quite limited, especially since we have a lot of people joining us each time. And so we ask our participants to allow each other airtime. And particularly, we ask that if they have already had an opportunity to talk, to cede the floor to people who haven't had a chance to speak yet. Fourth and finally, our community is extremely diverse, and therefore we anticipate that our members come to DM3P with a variety of needs and goals. The program was originally founded to promote community building, professional development, emotional support, and anti-ableist advocacy. And our participants join for all of those reasons. And some people may have joined the program for other reasons beyond those things that were not part of the original plan. We value all of these perspectives, and we ask our members to respect the full breadth of each other's objectives as valid and important. If you want to learn more about DM3P, I recommend highly that you check out our website, disabilitymedmentors.org. On the site, you can join the program, and to do that, there are dark blue buttons on the homepage, the About Us page, and the Contact Us page that say Join the Program. And if you click on them, you will be directed to a link that takes you to the application. The site also includes pages where we answer frequently asked questions and provide a place for you to contact us. We also post announcements and materials from past events, as well as resources to help you navigate the health professions with a disability. On the slide I'm displaying here, I've shown a few examples of our web pages, so you get an idea of how our site is laid out. So with that, welcome once again to the Disability in Medicine Mutual Mentorship Program, or DM3P. We really look forward to having you, and thank you so much for tuning in.